So me, I'm reaching out to pick my phone, call him. Then another thought tells me, no, reach out to the bed switch, switch on the lights. Thieves are human beings, talk to them. You can negotiate, they can carry electronics, show them where the money is. So now I am like, oh, this is better. So I reach out to the bed switch and I put on the light.
Guess who is standing there?
It is my husband of 10 years with a Maasai sword. You see, when he cut me, if you can see this ear,
Yeah.
my ear was fixed in the hospital because he did, you see this cut, it came directly
To the ear.
to the ear and it cut my ear into 2 pieces. You remember the case of Peter in the Bible?
Are you feeling pain at this moment?
Pain until I became numb. And I'm sitting on the bed. It was not the beds that are a bit high. It was a shorter bed. So he's able now to cut me. I know the viewers are going to be seeing these pictures.
The pictures.
He's cutting me carelessly, mercilessly.
Anywhere he reached.
Yes. And that's how I survived to date with plastic nerves in my head. I decided to hide under the bed because while under the bed, it's when now I learned the plot was so serious. Imagine this is the time it is dawning to me that it is very serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna die and this man is serious about it.
Because he's now calling. He calls my mother-in-law because he's contented, now the mom.
Yes.
He's contented he has killed me. Final phone call that made shivers to run from my head to my toe. It was to my dad.
Oh, God.
Remember how I left home for marriage?
Hey.
So I didn't expect a casual phone call, but it was good. It was rubber stamping what had happened. So my dad is told the mzee. That's how I knew it was my dad, because that's what he used to call him. Nimeua msichana wako.
Oh.
That was said very well in Swahili. Nitaua wajukuu na nijiue. Mama yangu anatayarisha kaburi 4, tayarisha jeneza 4.
Your own father.
End of phone call. He opens the bedroom door, and of course there is no importance of closing the door because it's just a corpse.
Alisha kufa. So you never attended the burial or something?
Yes, I was not allowed because of the medical situation, but also the hostility, because again it turned, she killed our son. Mwanaume hawezi kufa kama kuku. So you can imagine what
you
could have
at your
happened.
situation, you killed somebody.
Actually now, even being the first suspect, and they have to open a murder case against me.
You?
Yes, I killed their son, took a knife,
cut yourself.
Because you know women can do anything.
Yeah, to show that yeye ndiye alikuwa ameniattack. So you cut yourself 21 times.
Yes, but I thank God the matter did not see the light of the day, and God showed up for me.
Refined woman, defined woman, called for such a time as this. Gone through the fire, emerged finer. Can nobody fight her? And we call her the refined woman.
Welcome back, and I hope you are liking, commenting, sharing, and if you're new here, kindly subscribe, then God will bless you. This is DIANAH KAMANDE's story that is intended to equip you and to empower you. If you're going through something, may this story turn around your story. If you have been there down, may this story turn around your story. If you needed to hear it, for your mind to open up, for your eyes to open up, may the Lord make it happen in Jesus' mighty name. Now, we continue. This is where we were. Our man, the beloved husband, have locked the doors, carried all the keys, and walked out. Your house girl is telling you, I'm not okay with this. Now the second time, she is telling you, I'm not comfortable with this. And then we want to hear, how did you respond? And for how long he went? And now, after he came back, what happened?
At this point, I had already protected him. So my house girl asked me later on, after he had left, like rubber stamping, she saw, but I also rubber stamped, I saw that he carried the key. So her saying that I was comfortable with that situation, she had nothing to say.
Because now
Yeah,
you are the boss.
We are the boss.
And-
He is the boss, I'm the boss, and she is the employee. So, but of course, it was not in bad faith. It was just out of my tendency of trusting, and being that he was my husband, I had to trust.
So your house help could feel something weird.
Yeah. For her, we speak even today. Sometimes we catch up and we share about how God rescued all of us, because she was supposed to die also in that. And she tells me like her spirit was telling her something was wrong, and the way you are told, trust your intuition. So for me, my intuition was not very active, but I think hers was very active. So he leaves, and I think this was about 7-something p.m. going to 8 p.m. Can't remember the exact time. Of course, you see, I was not aware of what was going to happen, so I did not like capture
the timing
and everything. So he comes back. This was probably around 10. I was able to estimate this because by the time now I'm rushed to hospital, it's past midnight.
Okay. Did you, in between, did you talk to him? Did you call?
Yes, I called him. I called him 3 times, no response. I sent him a message that we were going to sleep. At this time, we've prayed. Our daughters have gone to bed. My house help has really kept me company, and now she has figured out that she also needed to retire to bed. So the final message, I think he was waiting for us to either be going to bed or we notify him. So the message was, I have called you, no response, and now we are going to bed. The next thing that happened, I closed the living room door because the outer one had been closed by him and he had locked using a padlock. So the living room one, he could access from outside because you could just put your hand and open for yourself. So I just closed it. I didn't lock with any padlock. Went to the bedroom and also just pushed my bedroom door. I didn't close because I knew he was going to come back. Coming back, I knew he was back because of the pain that I felt. I felt pain on my face. If you can see, there are scars that
I see the scar.
They have not cleared completely, but they have really cleared because it's 13 years now. The pain woke me up, but still my trust was so high on him because I tried now to reach to the bedroom table, take my phone and call him. Because I thought it was thieves.
They realized the money is not in the house and they broke your house.
Yes. You see the level of trust.
Yeah.
And this is what makes so many people die in a relationship. Because that person that you think cannot harm you, the chances are 100%. Biblically, when you go back to the story of Jesus and his disciples, Judas was a treasurer.
He was the best.
The treasurers
keeping the money.
are the most trusted. But who betrayed Jesus?
The most trusted.
The most trusted. So that was my case. So me, I'm reaching out to pick my phone, call him. Then another thought tells me, no, reach out to the bed switch, switch on the lights. Thieves are human beings, talk to them. You can negotiate, they can carry electronics, show them where the money is. So now I am like, oh, this is better. So I reach out to the bed switch and I put on the light.
Guess who is standing there?
It is my husband of 10 years with a Maasai sword, not a knife.
Someone who have never laid his finger on you.
Yes, even just, you see the way people say, oh, he was quarreling me. That was a guy we would sit down and reason together whenever we had a difference. Today, now he is here with a Maasai sword. Not just a sword, it already has blood, and my blood. Because
he has already cut you.
I sit on the bed and I'm asking him, why are you doing this to me? And he tells me, I want to kill you, kill our daughters, and kill myself.
He's telling you that. And you are calm.
I'm so calm, sitting on the bed, already bleeding on the side. And then the next thing he does, you see, when he cut me, if you can see this ear.
Yeah.
My ear was fixed in the hospital. because he did, you see this cut, it came directly
To the ear.
to the ear, and it cut my ear into 2 pieces. You remember the case of Peter in the Bible?
Are you feeling pain at this moment?
Pain until I became numb.
So the pain is no longer there now.
I'm still feeling pain, but now while seated, I have a cut here that is healing.
Yeah, I see
it's soon disappearing.
Yeah.
Now, as I sit now, he cuts me right on the forehead.
And this time, are you shouting? Are you screaming?
I'm shouting, I'm screaming. But remember, our love story, our love, the way it is seen by people outside here.
Opening the door,
carrying
bag.
my handbag, going to the butcher
You are
together.
the love bunds.
So people are like, because I spoke to the neighbors later on, and even the ones who came to see me in the hospital, hiyo ni kitu kidogo sana. Those people, hakuna watu wanapendana kama hao. And that's why I keep telling people, be real outside here. If it is working, it is working. If it is not working, you can't force it to work.
And people stop faking. Aki, people stop faking these
If you
things.
cannot take a cow to the river and force it to drink water, do you think you can force a human being into a relationship or into something?
You cannot.
And you're meant to live together.
You cannot.
It can't work. So for me, now I am amazed because what did I do to deserve this? So I'm shocked. And he continues now to cut me as I'm sitting on the bed. It was not the beds that are a bit high. It was a shorter bed. So he's able now to cut me. I know the viewers are going to be seeing these pictures.
The pictures.
He's cutting me carelessly, mercilessly.
Anywhere he reached.
Yes. And that's how I survived to date with plastic nerves in my head. I had to be fixed with plastic nerves because it interfered with critical nerves in my head.
So as we speak right now?
As we speak, yes. I survive with them. They cannot be removed.
I'm asking this. What is going in your mind at this particular moment, Anna?
Because I am speechless. What can you say of a man you left the house together with?
Yeah.
What do you say of a man you have been talking to, asked you to cook meat and ugali? This is a man that told me to go visit him, and I ended up visiting him to this day that he's doing this to me.
And is he saying something as he's cutting you?
No.
Is he telling you like,
actually,
wewe unakuwaga mbaya,
no,
wewe unakuwaga,
he never
nitakuua?
uttered any other words apart from tunakufa sisi wote kwa hii nyumba. That's what he kept on saying.
That is a sick person.
Yes, but we never knew.
Oh,
it's something
God.
we came to learn of later on. So at this point now, I am like, my house girl came and tried to push the door, but she was not able.
The door was locked?
Yes, he locked the door of the bedroom from inside when he came in. Then the living room door was closed using a padlock now.
Oh, nobody's getting out.
And he had the keys in his pocket. Actually, the keys were removed in the morgue. So my house help, what rescued us? Remember, I did not even freshen up and where my handbag was.
Yeah.
So my house girl remembered, Mama Praise always has her key in the bag.
And the bag was in the dining room.
So she looks for the bag. She looks for the keys she cannot get. She's confused. The next thing, as she's leaving the living room now to go to the bedroom so that she can close because of the children and herself, if I am killed, at least they are safe. She sees the bag on her way to the bedroom. She now pours everything on the dining table and gets the key, opens, and goes and tries to scream. The neighbors are still not coming.
Oh, God. I wish people can be coming when people
I think,
shout.
The gender report, on the GBV report from the task force, also we are going to have an act where you cannot see something happening and you are not reporting. You will be held accountable as a perpetrator also. So
or you hear screams and you're just
supposed
there
to respond. Otherwise, you will be, that word is disappearing. I remember.
You will be among us the people
that
contributed.
Yes, you are also a contributor because you did not speak. She manages to reach out to my sister and my brother-in-law, now the sister and the husband. Thank God, my sister had just given birth through a CS, but she managed to take a motorbike all the way to my place.
Oh.
Yeah, I really thank God for her and for that. So she came, but at this time they're coming. Now I am under the bed.
So you hid under the bed.
I decided to hide under the bed because while under the bed, it's when now I learned the plot was so serious. Imagine this is the time it is dawning to me that it is very serious.
Yeah, I'm gonna die and this man is serious about it.
Because he's now calling. He calls my mother-in-law because he's contented, now the mom.
Yes.
He's contented he has killed me.
He knows that you're dead.
Yes, I'm dead, quiet under the bed. And what does he say? Mom, I've killed your daughter-in-law. I want to kill the children and then kill myself. Prepare for graves. No more word. Disconnect.
His own mother.
Second phone call to the employer.
And you are hearing all this?
Yes. And he tells the employer, I'll not mention the name, Prof, get another driver. I have killed my wife. I'll kill the children and then kill myself. Please get another employee.
Is your phone ringing at this time by the people he's calling you back?
My phone is ringing, but I'm not responding.
Yeah, you
cannot. So that I can get more information and save myself. And if I don't save myself, I can save my children. Final phone call that made shivers to run from my head to my toe. It was to my dad.
Oh, God.
Remember how I left home for marriage?
Hey.
So I didn't expect a casual phone call, but it was good. It was rubber stamping what had happened. So my dad is told Mzee. That's how I knew it was my dad, because that's what he used to call him. Nimeua msichana wako.
Oh.
That was said very well in Swahili. Nitaua wajukuu na nijiue. Mama yangu anatayarisha kaburi 4, tayarisha jeneza 4.
Your own father.
End of phone call. He opens the bedroom door, and of course, there is no importance of closing the door because it's just a corpse.
Alisha kufa.
I thank God he never closed the door. Otherwise, I would not be having my children.
And also you would have died maybe.
The next thing I hear is my firstborn daughter shouting, "Ui, daddy, usituue."
Oh, God gracious. At this time, sorry to cut you short, at this time, the house help never thought of running away with the kids.
No, she's also confused. And she went out now to make phone calls and to request the neighbors to come. But luckily now my sister is in. So my sister and my brother-in-law, they now come in at this point.
Your brother-in-law is his brother?
Now my sister's husband.
Oh,
your
sister and the husband, okay.
Yes. So my sister and the husband, when they arrived now at this point. I have also come out of my hiding place. I've gone to my daughter's bedroom. And guess what I find? He left the sword by the corridor. From our bedroom to the communal toilet, there was a corridor. And this corridor had the plastic carpets that we used to lay. So there is the sword lying there. I could see it, but my mind was with my children.
Your children
cried for and asked for help. So I go to my children's room and I find him. Just my daughter had been made to lie facing upwards.
So she can see the father?
Yes. No. Wanting to stab her on the stomach. He's gone to the bedroom. This time he left, went to the kitchen, took a knife, went to the bedroom.
So the daughter is lying there waiting now?
Now came with the knife and made the daughter to lie. He can stab him. At this time I appear with my blood and my night dress is full of blood. And then, you see, it's like a ghost. He was contented. He made phone calls. The mission is accomplished for the first person. And I think maybe he had premeditated this very well. Because he couldn't have started with the children. He had to start with me.
Because
there is no one to save the children.
Yeah, you were able to save the children.
So at this time now, he is here just about to stab the firstborn girl who is praised.
And you appear.
I appear. Then he points on me with the knife. Yani we bado hauja kufa. Very furious, and his hands are shaking. At this time, my sister and the husband, no word. Get into the bedroom. My sister picks my younger baby, and my brother-in-law now picks
the bigger.
praise.
Yeah.
My brother-in-law tells me, please follow us. You know, the baby is clinging on him. I could see how Praise had really held onto my brother-in-law. And now my sister, of course, with her situation, she had just
given
a
birth.
newborn, and it was through CS, so she has a younger baby.
She's still weak.
And because they have found me here and I'm still
Standing.
definitely my brother-in-law didn't know how much I had bled, how these incidents was, how much time it was of me being cut, hiding under the bed, bleeding. That bedroom was full of blood. There was a carpet, it was full of blood.
They thought maybe it's one cut that is bleeding, so you can run.
Yes, but I have all the cuts. Now, I try to get out. I slide on this plastic carpet because it also has blood. When I'm just about to fall, he grabs me from behind using the night dress, picks the sword and tells me, ulikuwa unajifanya umekufa. We are dying, both of us, in this house.
Oh God.
Now you hear, death is a spirit, and when it comes, it has to accomplish its mission.
And this person is so possessed.
He wants to cut my neck, and I think maybe let me remove my watch so that you can see. So that's how I block using this hand.
I can see the cut here.
Yeah, if you feel here, these are metal plates. I don't have a bone here.
This one?
Yes, that's a metal plate. That's a bone. You can feel the
end.
Yes. So I block, and that's how he cuts me using now the sword.
The sword.
If you see,
you were to be killed with the sword. Yes. The children with the knife.
With the knife.
He had planned.
You see the way the cuts are running down. All these are metal plates running up to the elbow.
Umefixiwa?
Yes, I have 7 of them.
So you stay with them forever?
Yes. There were those ones which were to be removed, but there are those ones like this one. This was supposed to be a bone here.
Yeah, there must be a bone there. Yeah.
It is not a bone. This side, you see, this is a bone.
Yeah.
But there's a difference. This is a metal plate.
Like the bone was destroyed.
Yes, completely. You see the way you can take a sugar cane and
break
it, or a firewood.
Yes.
You remember the way we used to do it back in the village? Yeah? That's how I felt when the bone was breaking.
Oh, God.
So at this point now, my brother-in-law realizes I'm not with them.
You are not back.
And he finds some neighbors now stranded and wondering whether they can come in or not. So he comes with this one young man who used to work with Nairobi Water. I will not mention the name. And then now this guy accompanies him. And they come. At this point, he's so furious that they have come to rescue me, and he cuts my brother-in-law on his hand.
Very furious that you're not dying.
Yes.
Like, what kind of a human being is not dying after all I have done?
But you see, if you know God, death is not your portion, and especially premature death.
DIANAH,
we are meant to live and declare the goodness of the Lord.
That's true.
In the land of the living.
God was not yet done with you.
Our mission is not accomplished, and no man can accomplish our mission. If God has not said yes, no man, no human being, no devil can ever take our lives away. So he cuts my brother-in-law on his hand, and now he pierces my right side breast.
Oh God, with the sword?
Yes.
He wants to see you dead?
Yes.
Oh,
so at this point now, this young man, my brother-in-law runs for his life. Then this man now is the one who helps me out. And the last words I ever heard from now my deceased husband that time were, wewe kwenda kufa mbele, mimi nitakufa hapa.
He was very sure you're gonna die.
Yes, he was very sure I was going to die, because if you have cut me all those times, of course I know he was not counting, because he had, you know, that anger that boils, you don't know where it's coming from. And now he's very sure his mission is accomplished. I cannot live anymore.
All along these incidents, is he saying like something you can capture where the anger is coming from?
Nothing. The story was, even when the children were rescued, his story was, tunakufa hapa.
What?
Yes.
So you up to date, you don't know why?
I don't know why, but because I went through counseling for a very long time, we were able to join the dots.
Okay.
The behavior change and everything, we were able to join the dots. And we were able to learn that unfortunately, he had a mental problem that nobody realized.
Nobody realized.
He was going through a very tough situation that I came to learn. I was the first wife, there was a second wife, I never knew.
DIANAH, is it in this book?
Yes.
You people, you got to read this book, because this story.
I was married to him for 10 years. He had another marriage for 8 years.
So you were the first wife?
Yes. So there was a child.
In the second marriage?
Yes, that I am the one who even paid for the maternity fees.
Without your knowledge?
I was told it was the cousin.
The cousin is
Stranded
giving
in
birth?
the hospital.
And so you paid? Muke mwenza?
And that's a story actually I knew from the Muke Mwenza when she visited me.
After now?
After.
So you have you ever thought of kunaweza kuwa na another girl somewhere?
No, I'm not sure, but I know of that one.
Did he like sleep out?
The girl is the one who tells me now the story of how he could tell me that he had traveled.
Okay.
So she was telling me, hata akikwambia ametravel, tulikuwa tunaenda naye Marikiti, asubuhi tunanunua miwa na mandizi.
Oh God, man. Man. And even sometimes we pack their bags because they are traveling.
Yeah.
And,
and he could come very early in the morning, mbio mbio, anaoga, I want to go to work.
And you okay?
And me, I'm okay. I take the sugar cane, the mandizi and everything, the ndumas, the fruits.
Si ametravel, so ametuletea.
Yes.
Oh God gracious.
Yes.
Diana. Now,
and we receive everything with thanksgiving.
Yeah, and we even praise our men. We wangu anapitiaga hawezi pita barabara bila kunibaia waru.
But of course, you know, some of those things you also assume ametoa ushago.
Yeah.
Yes. So this was the whole thing. The dots you join now, the stories you hear later on. You learn the importance of psychosocial support.
Yeah.
And now in the process of you getting the psychosocial support, it's the counselor. Now you put everything and the counselor tries to unpack everything for you. There is nothing as difficult as when you're dealing with somebody who is not alive to tell their story.
Yeah, that's true.
Because I am alive, I can tell my side of story. He's not there to tell his side of story.
Yeah.
Because even if he was there, actually, I feel it so bad because he was the only son
of the home.
So I know the mother is in pain. He would rather have his divorced son, separated
rather
son, than a grave, because you see, he kills himself using the same knife.
So you are taken and he tells you, kufa huko na mimi nitakufa hapa.
Mbele, mimi nitakufa hapa.
Nobody captured that, mimi nitakufa hapa, and try maybe to take away the knives and all that?
The neighbors are outside. Actually, when I'm being rescued, I'm finding the neighbors. Nobody is coming closer.
And actually, everybody is fearing him at this moment.
Yes, the fear was, my brother-in-law left the house also bleeding.
Nobody can enter.
Nobody can enter. But one of the neighbors had notified the police. Because on my way to the hospital, I was being rushed to the hospital, we meet the police car. But by the time the police arrived, he was dead.
He killed himself.
He took the knife, stabbed himself on the stomach. His death certificate says he died of stab wounds. He pierced his stomach and ran down through his intestines.
Akararua.
So where he died is where the knife hanged. Now the police had that report because
that is
I was
a very
involved.
Painful day.
Yes, it was very painful. And that was the end of him.
He died on the spot.
Yeah, he died on the spot. As the police came to the house, because it was not locked, I left to the hospital. He was left inside, so the house is
it's open.
Wide open. Actually, even some stuff were lost, but later on, even some were stolen by relatives.
Yeah.
I am rushed to the hospital, and that's when the X-ray shows he has interfered with critical nerves in my head. My bones are broken. I needed to be fixed on my right side of the breast because I needed a surgery, and therefore the doctors had to do all that they could do.
I'm imagining the pain you are going through right that moment.
I was numb. He did cut me until I was numb.
Like ukazoea uchungu?
Yes, my pain, my biggest pain was about my children.
Yeah.
They saw me.
The way you were looking.
They were about to be killed.
Yeah.
How would I have? Actually, for me, I think the way women, we think ahead of time, I was not seeing myself. I was seeing my children. What will I tell my children? How do I walk out of this with my children? Because this is not my journey as a person.
They saw everything.
It is a journey of 3 people. My brother came that night. My dad came that night. It is a journey of a family. My sister came. My brother-in-law.
Everybody is involved.
So when GBV happens, gender-based violence doesn't affect the victim only.
It's the entire team.
It affects everyone related.
Around.
And that's why you see, when GBV happens in this country,
Yeah.
it happens in Kitale, it affects you
In
Kiambu
Nairobi,
County,
Kiambu
in
County.
Nairobi County, just because you're human, and we have the humanity part of it. When our girls were being killed, when femicide was in the rise, every mother was crying.
Everybody.
Every father was outside here crying.
Even when the Gen Zs were being killed.
When the Gen Zs were dying, all of us,
we were...
the pain of motherhood, the pain of fatherhood came out. And this is exactly what happens to everyone. And that's why you ask, when the perpetrators are doing this, are they inhuman? And that's why you find the government has really decided to stand in the front line on the matters of mental health now.
Yeah.
Because we never knew the issues of mental health until it has started to affect us.
Yeah, this is a sick person to me.
So this was a sick person. Now I go to the hospital, I am attended to, and guess how I know he has died? One of our family friends, you know, Kenyans, sometimes we don't know how to break the news. So I'm on the hospital bed. I think I was to be taken to theater. Or I had come from theater, I can't remember very well. But this guy calls me and tells me, hi, naendelea aje? Niko poa. Ah, pole sana. Nasikia ulikatakatwa sana, nitakuja kukuona.
Jesus.
But usijali, alijimada.
Oh my God. Did you capture that at that moment?
No. At this time, I'm only with my brother and my dad in hospital. 2 people were allowed to remain with me because it was very serious. And my brother only took photos of me because he was also in fear. He thought I had internal bleeding because of the way I had swollen. So nobody was allowed to capture my photos apart from my brother, who did that. But the doctors had been given instructions by family not to allow anyone to take photos, to record anything. And then also I'm concentrating on my healing.
Because of
I'm
your
also
children.
concentrating on my children. I could call my house help to get to know how they are faring. Of course, they went to my sister. You remember, this house now has been...
it's a crime scene.
It's a crime scene. So it has been bandaged. The yellow line, the yellow whatever, they put crime scene. So they cannot access. But the same day, I'm going to theater. The in-laws who formed their own cocoon are here now, and they have decided to break in and decided I am just a woman and everything in that house belonged to their son.
And will they take?
I came back to a broom in the bathroom.
Where are the policemen at this particular moment?
It's just a crime scene. There is no policeman because they are waiting. Now, you see, this one is dead. So people are not supposed to come closer there.
Yes.
So nobody is manning that place.
You were told amejimada. How did you feel?
Honestly, I like being honest. I felt nothing.
Nothing.
I think because I was so numb.
You were in shock.
My mind was across the world. I had a train of thoughts.
Yeah.
My passion and my compassion was to my children at that point. I felt it for my parents. I started judging myself on the hospital bed because of having left home, and even after being asked to go back, I refused to go back because my dad had asked me to go back.
And you stayed
so
married.
I started judging myself, and I continued judging myself, and I chose marriage over my family. I chose marriage over my education. Marriage superseded everything in my life at that point. But what had brought me down was again marriage.
It is the same marriage, and you blame yourself so much.
So I was blaming myself. At some point later on, you see, when the reality of death hits, is when I was like, oh my God, there is a parent who has lost a son.
Yeah, later now.
There is a sister
who have lost a brother.
I'm also being discharged soon, 2 months later. Oh, I'll not have a husband coming back home. No matter the circumstances.
But you're still thinking about a husband. So you never attended the burial or something? Yes,
I was not allowed because of the medical situation, but also the hostility. Because again, it turned, she killed our son. Mwanaume hawezi kufa kama kuku. So you can imagine what
You
could have
at your
happened.
situation, you
Yes.
killed somebody.
Actually, now even being the first suspect, and they have to open a murder case against me.
You
Yes, I killed their son, took a knife,
cut yourself.
myself, because you know women can do anything.
Yeah, to show that yeye ndiye alikuwa ameniattack. So
Yeah.
you cut yourself
Yes.
21 times.
Yes, but I thank God the matter did not see the light of the day, and God showed up for me. But again, now I am supposed to go back home, heal wounded hearts that are supposed to be healed by a wounded heart.
Yeah.
These are my daughters,
Yeah.
wounded. They never chose a father for themselves. I chose for them. Now I am supposed to become a wounded healer to my children.
Daughter, and they are very young.
And they are too young to understand. My younger daughter could go to role play. They are kalongolongo hapo outside, and she's telling other children, baba yako hajajiua, dadi yangu alijiua, siwaambia dadi yenyu ajiue. To her, death was fun. Kujiua was fun.
Because she is not understanding.
She
She's
couldn't
a
understand.
baby.
She was a baby. Right now, it's when she just turned 18 the other day.
Yeah.
She understands so much now. But of course, as children, and her, because she was too young, at least Praise interacted with the father and she understood much. For this one, she was too young to understand. Today, she misses the dad. I can tell you.
I can imagine.
She misses the dad. And of course, even if he was alive, he could still be the father.
Yeah,
And
that's true.
Nothing can take that away.
How was Praise at this particular moment? Because at least she was a bit bigger.
Praise was really, really affected. She turned into so much. She at night she could scream.
The traumas.
The traumas. Of course, I have her permission to speak about this because it's also in the book. Bedwetting. You see the issues of gender-based violence.
Yeah.
I saw that with my children. If children are raised in a family where GBV is the order of the day, those children, they fear, are we going to step out to go to the bathroom and we meet our daddy and he will beat us? So those children choose actually bedwetting because of GBV, the trauma of GBV. It is out of choice.
They choose, me, I am not going out.
Ati kwenda kujisaidia.
But
they feel it, but because of fear of the unknown, they choose out. I know this is a bed. I know my mother will beat me in the morning.
But it's better
you see,
beating
that
of my
is what
mother.
They know.
Yeah.
I would rather be beaten by my mother. I would rather be beaten by my father tomorrow when I can see myself, when I can be able to run, when I can plead to be forgiven.
Than now.
Than now at night. Because GBV, most of the time, it happens at night. That's especially right. in a marriage setup.
Yeah.
So children will fear and then they will resort to decide to bedwetting. Poor performance at school. Loss of appetite. So many things. Because there are children who will be like, why should we be living with this father? We'd rather even go away with our mother. Or why should we be living with this mother? We'd rather go with our father. And even if we don't have food, we'd rather have peace of mind.
Yeah.
And people resort to that.
Yeah.
You find people living even in the streets and they're comfortable in their own skin. You'll find women who have left mansionettes to go and live in the streets. You find men who build mansionettes and they decide to leave those mansionettes and they walk away just because of this. So trauma that comes with GBV is a lot of it.
Yeah.
And it has a lot of, actually, no positive effect. It is negative side effects. And mostly on children.
Yeah.
Because sometimes they don't know how to speak it out. And if they know how to speak out, who do they tell?
Yeah.
You know, children, before a child can disclose something to you, they have to win your trust.
Yeah, that's true.
And that's something people don't know. And that's why you find most perpetrators who even perpetrate children into sexual abuse, they have to win them.
And create a rapport.
Endo niletee sweetie, nitakunulia gari, nitakuletea doli. They create a rapport. They win those children. And after they win them, then they molest them.
Yeah.
So that's how you find, even in any relationship setup, trust has to be won.
Yeah.
And if a child cannot win your trust, they will never open up even a single day.
Looking for fabulous outfits for every occasion? From elegant dresses to stylish tracksuits, from official wear to relaxed casual looks, We've got it all straight from Turkey. Premium Turkey wear, crafted for quality, comfort, and class. Visit us at Biashara Center Kasarani, ground floor, shop A5. Call or WhatsApp us on 0710 300 200 to place your order. We do deliver countrywide and even abroad. Dress your best, feel your best, let your style speak for you. PM Mavazi, discover the new you.
My goodness. Now the journey of healing emotional wounds, mental wounds. Because now at least
And
you are healing
physical.
from physical, at least we can see you are discharged. So at least we are sure you will not die. You are living. Now the inside you, what will you tell your children? Do you go through counseling? Do you go through therapy? Because I'm imagining the way I'm feeling right now, and it is a story you are giving me. I'm imagining 3 of you, you saw what happened. And also even the house help. She could see everything happening. How did you heal? Or are you still in the journey of healing? Though it's a long time.
For me, I healed very fast. Of course, not the first year, second year. We went through counseling for 3 consecutive years.
Oh, now every week.
Yeah, weekly basis. Then it turned to
2 weeks.
fortnight. Then after fortnight, it turned to after 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, after a month. So the journey continued. But the first year, it was weekly.
Yeah.
Then second year, it was after every 2 weeks for about 6 months. Then it went after 3 weeks for about 3 months. Then it became monthly. And we really walked through the journey. My children were not able to heal as fast as I did.
Yeah.
Of course, because of the level of understanding. And then Precious was too tiny to understand. So for her, it was a journey for long.
To unveil.
Yes. For her, I think it took her about 6 years.
Wow.
Yeah. For Praise, she was able to grab very fast because you see by this time she's also becoming an adolescent girl, and then she's able to now relate with issues of relationship. We are able to talk, mom to daughter, that conversation. So it was so easy between me and Praise than it was between me and Precious. Because for Precious, she used to go back. It was kind of like a relapse.
Tumefika hapa?
Yes.
10 steps back.
We go 6 months, we go back to day 1.
Oh, God.
And I had to walk that journey with her.
And have a lot of patience.
But of course, right now, they are fully healed. And
you can attest they are okay.
I thank God, they are fully healed.
And what about you?
I'm healed.
Kabisa.
Oh, completely healed. Done
Diana,
and dusted.
Diana, women cover up so much.
Yeah.
And I have been a victim of covering up. You have been a victim of covering up. What can you tell women? And I feel sometimes we cover up because maybe we think that is love. And sometimes we cover up because we don't have job, money, and somewhere to go in case kukiharibika. Talk to a woman, because I feel like even when you are being killed, you are still covering, you're still loving on this man, you are still not believing he can do this.
Yeah.
What can you tell such a woman? Because there are very many.
I'll tell the women, it is very, very important for you to value yourself. You matter the most. You know, sometimes we end up forgetting ourselves, and this is what happens to women. You know, it is only a woman who will get married tonight in the evening and wake up telling the neighbors, you cannot come closer to my door.
This is my house.
This is my space.
Yeah.
Like this is the demarcation.
Na uliolewa jana usiku.
Na uliolewa jana usiku. I tell women, the way you own that space of marriage in the moment you are entering, own yourself, love yourself, value yourself so much that you can still leave that space if it is not working for you.
Yes.
And we shouldn't forget our children who are boys and men because they are ours. They are entering into spaces where you find their work, they're being abused maybe even financially, that their work is just to give. You remember boys?
Yeah.
Imagine you're giving your boy pocket money to school and they forced fasting, ile skipping of meals. My daughter told me kuinama, anainama lunch.
Kuinama lunch.
Anainama lunch to support a girl child somewhere. And imagine later on what happens to your son.
He's conditioned into that.
Me, I would say, as a woman and even as a man, as a mother, as a father, even if you have done it for 60 years and it is not working, it is very right, it is very okay to leave an abusive person. Most of these abusers are narcissists. And I talk so much about narcissism. One thing about narcissism is a mental health condition.
Mental, not even psychological.
Yeah,
it's
it
mental.
It is mental. And you know, the moment you're dealing with something that is in the mind, it takes ages to remove it. I was reading one of the research by one of the scholars about narcissism. He said, if you are ready to live with a narcissist, be ready to take up to 30 years before they change.
30 years?
Yes. It takes forever, but for those ones who decide to change, by the time they realize it was a problem.
It is 30 years.
And that's why you'll hear our mothers and our grandmothers have normalized. They'll tell you, your father or your grandfather was the way you're telling me
that
your husband
is.
But after the children grew up,
They
those are how many years?
30.
After you people got married
30.
and left.
That is 30 and plus.
They came to realize they are grown-ups and they changed. It was narcissism grew and it came to a point it cannot grow again. So it just came to a level ground. So for me, I would tell them, please do not normalize abuse by sugarcoating. We have sugarcoated.
A lot.
Thousands, millions of women in the world have sugarcoated.
A lot.
Quite a number of our men have also sugarcoated.
Yeah.
You know, there are men who are being beaten.
Even na mwingine alichomwa.
Akamwagiliwa sulfuric acid,
Yes.
the other one.
Yeah.
The story is all online. So GBV is not a respecter of persons. It is happening to women.
And
it is
also
happening
to
men.
men.
The only thing, according to research, that even you'll find men saying we don't talk about them, we talk about them, but the percentages.
Okay.
You know, every time you sit with 3 women, if we add another woman here, 2 of us have gone through GBV. 2 or 4.
That's true.
So out of every 3 women, 2 have gone through
That
GBV.
is a very big ratio.
Then when you go to men, if you sit with 5 men, 1 of them
So the ratio of men being abused
is
it's very thin.
Very lean, very thin. But when you come to women, the numbers,
it's widening up.
Yes. So that is why you find the voices lean towards the women and girls most. The voices lean towards these women because they face it every day and the statistics are very high. When you come to the voices of men, they don't want to speak about it even when they go through it. But of course, they are going through it. It is not, it is there, but they are silent about it. On the
Maybe
side
because
of
of
women
shame?
and girls, yes, men will fear a lot of shame. And of course, I've seen it. I was taking a certain man through a certain process. And I remember this police officer, because you need the OB, you need the P3 forms and everything. And the police officer, but many years back, about 9 years or 8 years back, he was like, hey, mwanaume, ukapigwa. Ulikuwa umekaa chini ukipigwa.
Ulipigwa aje?
Then you are expecting him to reiterate, and the first person to go to prison will be who? That man.
Him himself.
So that man chose silence and not even to lift his hand. So, but one thing also, our government through State Department for Gender has really done a lot of work. And they have a toll-free number. Even now, even Sunday at night, the government has a toll-free number, 1195. And I think you're going to display that number.
Yeah.
Anybody going through GBV, it's a 1195, no charges.
We're gonna display it.
You call that number, you will get services. The nearest police station will be notified. And we are not talking about a number that has started today. This is a number that was launched in 2015.
Is it working? Like,
it works. Actually, it is what I always give every time I go to media.
Okay.
That number has got people 24/7
on it.
Even if you call right now, it will be received. If you need counseling, you will be done what we call telecounseling. So you even don't need to go and pay for a counselor if you can't afford. So a lot of work is going on, but of course, you know, the way the Bible says, my people perish for lack,
For
of,
lack
knowledge.
of knowledge.
And one person said, if you want to hide something for an African, hide it in the books.
Here, in this book.
Take it, put it into writing, and people will not get it because the 1195 has been there. This is the 11th year, hosted by the government and fully supported by the government. And if you go through GBV and call 1195, they will pick you even if you are hurt.
Yes.
Take you to hospital,
Yes.
and you'll not pay a coin.
For real.
So many people don't know.
Please keep that number.
1195. As simple as that. 1195.
1195. Yes. Diana, this book entails of your story and even deeper version.
Yes.
And it's going for how much?
I sell it at 1,000.
It's found where?
It's on Amazon, and then it's available in our offices. So if you order, we can send.
We can send.
Yes, but of course you pay for the
delivery fee.
Yeah.
I want to encourage people to take this book.
Yeah.
And I want people to read this book. What Diana have spoken to us here, I can attest maybe it's 70%. There is a lot, even deep, and even her own, you know, her own vocal to tell you what, when you see these red flags.
Yes.
Because you saw them, but you never understood.
I never knew that.
It is in this book. Of course, we will be displaying her number and where her office is. Even if you call ours, to make sure umeipata. Everybody should be reading this book. Diana, as we wrap up, because I want us to finish up with your organization and what you're doing right now for the society, for the community, and all that. There is a man, there is a woman who have been seeing these things you have mentioned.
Yes.
And they think is love. They think is okay. You know, they have never experienced anything or something else opposite of what they are seeing, and they think it's love. You have mentioned a lot of red flags here and there, here and there. What can you tell that person that is seeing them now? Amesikia story yako na amekuwa pinpoint. What can they do? Do they go to counseling? Do they walk out of this marriage? Do they take their spouses somewhere and talk to them? What can you advise, or what can you tell someone that is seeing now the red flags? This Diana amesema ninaiona, amesema hii ninaiona. What can they do?
I'll start by saying counseling helps. But let me tell you, there are those people who have just decided to abuse their partners day in, day out. In that case, counseling will not help. So for me, my advice would be, I really advise people, if you feel that you have seen enough red flags, and this is what I tell pastors to call me to tell their church members, because they won't say it. Separation is the way to go. I don't fear saying it, because we would rather be safe than sorry.
Than a barrier.
Yes, I advise, even if people wedded 3 months ago,
hata kwa kanisa harusi ya church,
hata kama ilikuwa kubwa kabisa until the President of United States attended, please call it off.
Don't die.
Separation doesn't mean divorce.
Yeah.
It means go your way, I go my way. I think,
and
call myself into a meeting. You call yourself into a meeting.
And see if it's gonna work.
And then, if you feel it is going to work, then you can either look for either a counselor, look for your pastor, and everybody you think they're instrumental in this relationship, and tell them we feel like it is going to work. So that would be my immediate advice. Other than the way people are told, like go for counseling, you have not done these sessions, I don't figure out any number of sessions that can change a mind that has decided that I am not going to live with this one, or I'm going to make sure that this woman suffers. You know, there are people who make such decisions. Or I'm going to make sure this man suffers. For me, I advocate for separation so that people can go and think and rethink, and then themselves, they can come back and say what they want. Remember, there is nothing as bad as bringing up your children in a toxic relationship, because we are continuing with the same trend. Children who have seen the easiest way to solve a problem
ni kuchapa,
kutukanana. We have not spoken even about types of violence. Kuna ile some of us, and especially it is said our gender
Yeah.
is graced to have it. Verbal abuse. Like somebody can tell you words, you try to lift up your head and then you just say, may this heaven fall down and bury me.
And bury me.
And of course, vice versa is true. There are also some men who can also abuse you verbally. Until you are like, is this the man I married? Is he the one I ever called babe? Yeah, so for me, I really insist on that one thing. Anytime people come to me, when I ask them, what have you decided to do? I like to hear from them.
Yeah.
Because by the end of the day, even if you are counseling, you will never make a decision for the affected parties.
That's right.
As much as in you go for counseling, and that's why I'm telling you, no amount of sessions will help you.
That's true.
If one of you has decided otherwise. What will clearly help you is a decision you have made. And that decision, it is not wrong. Me, I tell people it is right. If you people have decided to go back together, it is right with me. Provided the environment is safe.
Yeah.
Because also in counseling, you're told, unless the environment is not safe, I mean, when the environment is not safe, please do not allow an environment where somebody can go to harm themselves or an environment where they can go and harm the other party. If the environment is safe, go back. If it is not safe and you are insisting on separation, I will take that for an answer because it has come from your heart.
Yes.
If you say enough is enough and I want to divorce, I'll still take you back to separation because divorce doesn't start with divorce. You don't wake up in the morning and go
divorce,
to court and divorce.
It starts gradually,
at,
separation.
Gradually. And I encourage people to have very healthy separation and divorce.
Yeah.
Anytime people will come for counseling or they decide to go somewhere for counseling, because I really advocate for therapy. It is the best thing. If you're going through something, you just have to go pour out and then somebody will help you to think, because anytime you are going through GBV, you're not able to think clearly.
That's right.
And people are not able to understand you because people will be like, kwa nini atoki kwa hiyo ndoa? But you cannot think clearly. You're confined. So what I tell people is you come up with your decision. Tell me what you've decided. Tell that therapist who is seeing you what you've decided. Then from whatever you say, the therapist is able to pick and maybe unpack and help you in making a clearer decision. But there is no therapist will ever make a decision for you.
Yeah.
For me, I only advocate if it has gone to that level that you can see the red flags. Do not wait to die there. Separate, because there are people who tell to separate, and even there are people who divorce, get even the divorce certificate, and they go back together.
Yeah.
So for us, our work is not to tell you separate, divorce, do this, do that. We tell you separate, take your time. The decision still remains yours. Ours is to advise and to guide, but the decision remains for the two parties.
Yeah.
Of course, you have to go back to this house, the two of you. And remember, besides the two of you, there are other creations.
Children you
created. You co-created with God.
Yes.
So when you co-created these human beings, are you supposed to bring them in an environment where even them, they feel they are not safe? So let's create safe space for each other. We need each other. And if you divorce in a very mature way. Stop calling people names. Stop saying my partner was this, they were doing. Why didn't you tell us the best times?
Yeah, when you were falling in love and getting married.
Yeah, you're now coming when the breakup is here. You're coming to announce. I don't think it is the best way. The reason as to why I don't advocate for separation and divorce and those things that are happening online nowadays is also because of the era we are in. We are an era of internet.
Yeah.
And internet never forgets.
Yeah.
What you tell internet today, your great-great-grandchildren,
to the fourth, fifth,
even to the 10th generation, they'll still find it there. Internet doesn't forget and it doesn't forgive.
Yeah. It doesn't forget.
And it doesn't forgive. 2 F's of internet.
Yeah.
It will not forget and it will not forgive. Whatever you fed the internet will overfeed your generations.
That's true.
And what happens when people are overfed? They will vomit. And this is why you find the online fights So and so said, this and this said. But one thing I also like, which is another form of GBV we are going to discuss later, is the technology facilitated GBV. Technology facilitated GBV is using internet to make sure you bring somebody down, to make sure that if I get to know the story of Prophetess Monicah, I'm going to hit her left, right, and center. And it is something I want to warn people on this platform.
Yeah.
Our Constitution, the Cybercrime Act of 2018,
Yeah.
someone can sue you for telling their story, for misusing, it is called Computer Misuse and Cybercrime Act of 2018. You can sue someone, they can be jailed and pay you up to 5 million Kenya shillings.
What?
Or both.
We didn't know that.
Yes. You know, people keep on saying, oh, the government is trying to bring laws, and there was a law. Even before amendment of this one of last year.
It has been there.
There has been a law. I told you. Somebody said, if you want to hide something from an African, hide it in writing.
Hatusomangi hata constitution tukisema ipite ama isipite.
Lakini si ilikuwa 200 ngapi? 8 ama 2010. We said, Baba amesoma, Uhuru amesoma. See, that was the narrative.
Yeah.
But and this is what we advocate for, and I'm so happy about what you're doing with women and the high tea meetings. You're bringing knowledge to people.
Yeah.
Because the word of God will never miss in everything we are saying.
That's true.
It says, my people perish for lack of knowledge. But for you who have knowledge, you're supposed to package it and take it to those who lack it.
Yeah.
So that tomorrow, if they perish, they won't say, they won't be asked by the Lord, and who did I assign? And they say, Prophetess Monicah. Prophetess Monicah will have done her high teas, her whatever. Ours is to attend.
Yes.
And
get
with our
empowered,
baggages.
yes. Come and get empowered.
You see, yours is a ministry.
Yeah.
People come as they are, the way
Come
Jesus says.
are.
So women, come with your baggages. When you start incorporating men, let them come with their baggages. When they leave,
they are living healed.
People leave. I don't know whether you have ever watched, because I do events like you do. You watch people leaving the events. The smiles, the photo shoots.
They are excited.
That is the impact
yes.
that we bring to our society. So it is very, very important, and let's continue embracing this and doing this and healing the heart. And I have realized God will never use you to heal any heart if you have never been wounded.
You have to be wounded. You go through it.
You have to be wounded, then you go to that battle with someone else so that you teach them. The enemy comes from this direction, and you hit from this direction.
That's right.
And that's why you find people who are wounded, they have a special relationship with their God.
That's true.
Not just special, intimate.
Intimacy with God.
The intimacy we get with God because of the battles, the rivers we have crossed, the mountains, the valleys, until we get to a place of plateau.
It's called refined.
It's called refined woman.
Because I want us to wrap up now with what you are doing currently. You are impacting not only our generation, but generations to come. I want to urge these people to take this book. It's called Scars of Honor. And this woman of God, DIANAH KAMANDE, the entire story is here. Just capture this book, call the numbers that are running there on your TV, call them, they will deliver, or wherever you are, kama uko wapi, they will deliver. Of course, at a fee. It's going for 1,000 Kenya shilling. And DIANAH KAMANDE will be one of our guest speakers during our March 28, 2026 Refined Woman High Tea. She will be amongst our speakers. She will be enlightening us more about gender-based violence. What should you do and how far can you go? All those things, she will figure out what she's doing right now. She will bring it on our high tea in the month of March. If you miss at your own risk. And remember, people have registered. Tukifunga gate, hatufungui tena. Therefore, I want DIANAH to tell us when we come back what she's doing currently and how she's impacting lives, how she's walking a journey with the widows and of course widowers. And we see where we can get in. Na kama unahitaji msaada, number ziko hapo, piga hizo number. Don't go anywhere. I hope you are still liking the video, commenting. interact kwa hiyo video. Please usinyamaze, interact, ask any question that you would love to ask. Maybe kwa Haiti she might be able to answer. But as we come back, let's hear where Diana is and how she is impacting lives through bouncing back and refusing to die. This story must teach you how you refuse to die. Refuse to die in Jesus' name. Whether it's career, physical, whether it's anything to do with marriage, political, whichever area that God has planted you, you can bounce back again. Wherever you are, the pit of death, you can rise again and you can bring hope to people again. She's a book by herself. She's a book and she walks like this. She's a miracle. Therefore, we are coming back in a few.
Style is not just what you wear, it's how you show up. Welcome to Palm Olo Couture, where elegance meets excellence. We design classy, well-tailored outfits for both men and women, crafted to fit perfectly and speak confidence, from sophisticated corporate wear to standard fashion pieces. Palm Olo Couture is for those who value quality, detail, and timeless style. Visit us at Mbandu Complex, opposite Galleria Mall, Karen. You can also reach us via call or WhatsApp on 0718 88 0011 or 0729 618503. Palm Olo Couture, designed with class, worn with confidence.
Welcome back, and you're watching the Refined Woman show, where we equip, we empower, we transform lives through stories of life, refining moments of people. DIANAH KAMANDE is one of the women who have been refined in gender-based violence. She saw it, she was to die in it, but you know what? God had a plan for her. And today's story is just to open up eyes of people and also showcase that if God is not over with you, you cannot die. If you're there going through gender-based violence, speak out. The number tunapeana hapo, tuliandika hapo na itakaa. Number nikumbushe ni
gender-based violence ni 1195. Hiyo ni ya kila mtu anapitia GBV.
Please, kama uko hapo hujui nani atakusaidia. Umejaribu wazazi, umejaribu side zote mbili, mumeketi but bado kunapiganwa, 1195. That is the number. Call it and you get any support that you need. It's always good to speak out. Some of these things are killing people. Mtu anakufa, tunasikia alikufa, na kumbe ni kuwawa, aliwawa. So don't hesitate to receive help. And remember, tumeambiwa hivi, you use someone else's story on the media to bring them down, it is an offense that can be taken to court. So people should be careful na hizi media. And kama kuna mtu unasikia anafanya hizi maneno, warn them. Na kama wao umefanyiwa, sue them. Wasu. Why should they bring your name down and the way you have worked hard to? Anyway, we are back. And if you have not subscribed, do so. DIANAH KAMANDE will be telling us how now the organization was born. It was birthed. Ni born ama birthed. And what are you doing currently? And I'm excited to host you on the Refined Woman Haiti on the 27th March. I cannot wait to see you impacting women. I cannot wait to see you opening eyes of women, giving, even telling them their rights. Of course, men also will love them, but because it is a woman day, we will deal with women. Sure. But God willing, by the way, we will do something about boy child. I feel it in me.
They are ours.
I feel it in me, and you will help me on that because you are ahead of me. I want you to tell these people, how did you came up with what you are doing right now?
What I'm doing was birthed on the hospital bed. You see those things that God takes us through and they define your purpose. I saw this cocoon of women who surrounded me, women who were widowed, some had gone through GBV, and they normalized what they had gone through. Like when I said my house was broken into, they were like, ni kawaida. Mwanaume akikufa, mwanamke ana chake. I picked it up and I was like, no. So I purposed that I was not going to allow injustices to prevail as I watch. I didn't know where to start. But of course, I knew if I had God and these women, we could start something. So I started in my house, very tiny room in Babadogo. I invited 15 women. And for God to show me the need, God brought 25.
You were expecting 15.
Yes.
They went and called each other.
25. So the next meeting, I told them, please don't tell anyone. But of course, women, you know,
You tell them not to say, they say.
we are good at making public announcements.
Yes.
They came 33 and they could not fit in my house.
Oh my
So I
God.
looked for a school compound and we started meeting on Saturdays. And I told them, please, that time I still have a sling on my hand.
You started immediately.
It was boiling in me.
You were asking, nitatoka saa ngapi kwa hii
A
hospitali?
sling on my hand, go for physiotherapy because my hand was not functional that time, and come back for the meeting.
Wow.
33, they came 66. Like
So-
each one went and told one. And it reminded me, I still refer to the Bible because it's the only manual we can refer to. Like the way Jesus was performing miracles, and he was like, go and tell.
No one.
But they went and
Told everyone.
So from 66, the number grew, and it
Wow.
outgrew me. The other meeting, we were over 300.
Oh my God. These are women coming and men, or women alone?
No, that time it's women.
Okay.
And they hear there is no formation. The outfits that nowadays we see for widows, quite a number of them have come out after I became so vocal.
Yeah.
Then the other meeting was bad in a positive way. They were over 700. Where do you take them?
God gracious. Hiyo ni stadium.
The word went round. Even some of the politicians felt that I was a threat.
Yeah, because
And
the people you are gathering.
this is how I came to meet Honorable Shebesh. Because somebody went to tell her, there is a certain girl who is planning to take your seat next time.
Wewe utarushwa.
So when she came, because she had heard my story and she had come to hospital, and during this time is when Justice Njoki Ndung'u is fronting the Protection Against Domestic Violence bill.
Yeah.
So she knew something, and my story was really given focus that time of that bill. So Shebesh comes and we become friends to date.
She realized this woman
And she's even the first one when the president then, His Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, introduces the Affirmative Action Fund. He gives my organization a grant of 300,000 shillings.
That is awesome. And your organization now started grew.
Yeah,
that time you are doing these meetings. Have you registered?
The meetings. Yes, we have registered as a CBO. Then God helps us, and then we get to a position of registering and escalating into a full-fledged NGO.
Wow.
That now we can work across the country. And me, I continued. My area was really trying to listen to people and try to help them to get solutions. We don't even have an office, so we start working again from that same room. And God continued to make us flourish. And my story, because it continued to hit headlines in different media stations, God makes my story also a source of income for me.
Because we see you being called even out of the country.
Yeah. So,
you go address, you go talk to people.
Yeah. So the moment now people started relating with my story closely, they realized it was a true story. They can see the pictures, they can see the person, they can see the scars. Churches would invite me. And this is where now I started saying, oh, you can go talk, and then somebody gives you an envelope and it carries you through the week. And again, you have been called. Like, I started having a diary.
Wow.
Just growing from a point of pain to a point God makes it a source of income for you, a place of sustaining you and the children that have been left in your hands.
Tell people to talk about it.
Yeah,
Tell
I
people
keep
to talk about their
telling
things.
people, talk about your story. You don't know who listens to it. Again, now different vessels of God in government get to learn about my story. And this particular woman who has forwarded my book, Principal Secretary Zainab Hussein, she is among the first respondents who saw me in my worst situation. She comes even to visit me in Babadogo. So many people don't know that my destiny connector in government was Principal Secretary Zainab Hussein. She's one of the women who are really low-key.
Yeah.
She was still in business. She was not even in government. So the moment His Excellency President Uhuru elevates and separates gender from devolution and makes it a full-fledged state department, guess who the first person brings the story of GBV story? It's Principal Secretary Zainab Hussein, who calls me to a meeting and tells me, can we talk about your story? Talk about it if you feel free. She gave me a platform. This is where I meet UN women. This is where I meet UNFPA. I meet UN agencies in this particular meeting. I meet the CEO, Nairobi Women's Hospital. I meet different state and non-state actors. It became a platform for
Through
me
your
again,
story, it
through
became
my
a
story.
platform for
Then
connections.
here is this meeting that happens every year in the United States, in New York. Again, the government puts me in the government delegation.
Oh.
And my international doors open.
So you encourage people to talk about the things that they have
to
been
talk to. Actually, then again in 2022, I speak about a page on my book. I don't remember if it was page 27. Just put part of it and then put up my pictures and my story briefly on Facebook. And this lady from UN in Geneva reaches out to me through inbox and tells me, we are looking for a speaker. And this is how my flight is paid. This is how my accommodation is paid. This is how I'm given pocket money.
And this is how you got even to sell your book out there.
And then I sold my books in Geneva. And even the upcoming meetings, like right now, the international meetings are opening up for women in March. I travel a lot in March because this is when the UN New York headquarters meeting open up. I am already a speaker in several meetings that I've confirmed. We have meetings coming up in Sweden. We have meetings coming up in that is in May. Then we have meetings coming up in June in London, and it continues again going back to US, but in a different state. That time it will be Boston in September. And this is how you travel the world. Wow. You don't travel the world without something to say.
You need something to tell the people. You carry solutions.
And that's why
and healing.
We say the pain that God gives us. You never mock somebody who has carried the pain and endured the pain, because you could be mocking me from this seat, but you don't see the end of it.
Yeah.
Because when God introduces me into a point of pain, He knows how He's going to take me through to the end of it.
That's right.
That way you'll say DIANAH is glowing. That way you say DIANAH is flourishing. That time even people will start saying, oh, she's stealing, she's doing this. You actually, when you remain focused in the pain and till the end, God rewards. There is no pain that God does not reward.
Even the Bible says,
He is not unjust.
Will I let this pregnancy go to the last term and not show a baby? God, if He puts a baby in you, He will see it come forth. Me, I feel someone that took the pain and turned it to be a platform to encourage and heal souls, a platform to get a living out of it.
Yes, but also one thing I would tell people, it's not a matter of going through pain and waking up and taking a mic and speaking.
That's right.
It has a lot of God in it. You must be prayerful. The moment you win one battle, the devil never leaves.
He's waiting for you.
He's waiting
and
for
graduated
you. And graduates and make sure the next battle is hot than what you went through. So if you get to a point of comfort zone in this journey, you will rise, people will hear about you, and then you will
be forgotten forever.
Easy rise, easy go down.
That's right.
But if you maintain your space
and be grounded,
be rooted in the Word of God, be prayerful, because that is where we get our strength.
That's right.
I like Muigai Wanjoroge's song, Nehinya wa mahoya.
Nehinya wa mahoya. It's the power of prayer.
The power of prayer. And so many people don't understand. They will see you shining, glowing, and they say, Prophetess Monicah.
They don't know the sleepless nights that you wake up at 3 a.m. to call upon God.
And even whatever time you get back home. I'll be invited to speak to in a dinner forum. Come back home at 1 a.m.
That's right.
And you're needed to speak in a breakfast meeting by 6:30
a.m. on a TV, on a live TV.
Or maybe on a live TV.
You have slept only 3 hours.
And you see, if you're going, you know our roads.
Yeah.
So if you're needed on TV by 6:30,
you have to
leave your house by 4:30.
Yes.
So you even sleep for 1 hour, or you walk into the house, take a shower. Many times. Take a shower, sit down, take your Bible, or even take a book that you're reading and read.
You refresh your mind.
Refresh your mind. Wait for the time.
That's right.
Most of the time, yes, prefer going and sleeping at the car park because you'd rather be called when you're there.
When you're there, that more than when
miss
you're
your
in bed.
interview.
That's right.
When you're when you know, it is these spaces that have grown us.
That's true.
Media will not pay you for an interview, but what does media give you?
Exposure,
a huge platform,
visibility.
That is more than any amount of money
that's right.
that anyone can give you. And that's why I encourage people, if you get an opportunity to go to a media interview, I always say what T.D. Jakes told the daughter: never drop the mic.
Never drop the mic.
If you invite me, I'll show up. But also I'm very selective.
Yeah, where
you have
going,
to
because
be very wise.
There are people that will call you, but the intention
is not right. So you ask God also to give you the spirit of discernment.
And to know where to
go, when to go, and why are you going.
Your organization is called?
My organization is known as Come Together Widows and Orphans Organization.
Come Together.
Yes. Like I told them, let's come together. And that's how the name came up. We support widows. We support widowers and orphans. Of course, orphans are purely the children who are sons and daughters of our widows and widowers in the program.
Okay.
Right now, we are recruiting actually, and the recruitment ends 31st of March. If you call our offices, you will be told the counties we are recruiting in.
Okay.
Because there are those counties we have a huge visibility than the others. And we are really willing to walk a journey with our people. We support them in psychosocial support, legal aid, connect them to different platforms of economic empowerment. We have huge partnerships with the government. And of course, I'm also graced enough to partner with the government into areas of economic empowerment through the Women Enterprise Fund.
Okay.
People say we don't know how to apply for those funds. We take them through the process. We introduce them to the WEF officers. Ways of Fund, the same, we do that. National Government Affirmative Action Funds, we partner with the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority. Kenyans don't know that there is an authority in this country that is holding over 60 billion Kenya shillings. Hazijulikani wenyewe. 60 billion. It is known as the Unclaimed Financial Assets Authority, who are our partners. We walk a journey with them. They come to our groups, they train our widows. The first time I met them, they were able to reunite one of our widows in Maua with over 700,000 Kenya shillings of the husband. She didn't know that that money existed.
So kuna pesa zimelala. Watu walikufa, nobody claimed.
Do you know which money is that? The loyalty points you get from supermarket. Do you know it is turned to cash?
This yenye tunawekagwa points.
Today, if somebody dies or you misplace that card na uachane nayo,
where
does it go?
It goes to the unclaimed.
Those people who die, they die with M-Pesa balances. And Airtel money balances. Where does that money go?
To the unclaimed.
If you had a husband who kept a lot of secrets and you never knew they had a bank account.
Iko na 1 million.
Iko na 1 million. Do you know after 5 years, that money is sent to Unclaimed Financial Assets
because
Authority.
Nobody claimed.
And the process is very simple. It's 90 working days. You
90 working days.
Follow the procedure given. Terms and conditions are very simple.
You have just to prove alikuwa wetu, alikuwa wangu.
Important things that we need to know as Kenyans. It is, and you see, me, it's from starting an organization, people coming with questions, I seek for more information. Me, I'll call, even if you think it's a rhetoric question, I'll call and ask. In that rhetoric question, you might not have the answer for me, but you will tell me, could you please ask so and so? And the cycle continues. By the end of the day,
you will reach
the answer.
You have the answer.
So there is a lot of resources in this country that people can be connected to, and we don't have that funding, but we use the locally available resources, even before we go outside to seek for funding from donors.
I get it. If people want to see, for example, see you, or the office, the numbers, how do they get to reach you? Maybe there is a widow watching, or an orphan watching, a widow watching, and they are wondering, how can I get DIANAH KAMANDE?
I'm so easy to reach. I'll give our office numbers, but of course, depending on the nature of the matter, they always refer to me. If it needs a one-on-one, the reason I don't give my number is because sometimes I might be somewhere held up, and you keep calling, and the office could have helped.
Yeah.
So our office numbers are two. We have the Safaricom one, 0702
0702
577
577
477.
477.
0702 577 477. We have Airtel one, 0789 577 476.
Okay.
0789 577 476. If you feel like you have called the office, the lines are engaged, come to my inbox.
The social media handles.
DIANAH KAMANDE HSC, both pages are mine. I have a profile and a page under the same name.
By the way, HSC came along because of this story.
Yeah, actually, President Uhuru Kenyatta gave me 2 awards. In 2018, he gave me HSC, Head of State Commendation.
I remember that one.
And in 2022, he gave me the Trailblazers Award as a trailblazer in this work. And last year, President William Ruto honored me on 20th October as a Shuja.
One of the Shujas.
Yes, and he gave me the National Heroes Award.
You deserve it.
And quite a number of awards. Actually, even in New York, I've been given the Advocacy Award by the Global Fund for Widows. I've been given an award in UK. I've been given an award in Sweden. Quite a number of awards.
Just because of your story.
Yes.
So people should talk about their stories. And they turn them even to books.
And yes, and you tell your story without expectation.
Yeah.
Because if you tell with an expectation,
you'll
start judging God and blaming God.
That's right.
What I've realized, if you tell without an expectation, sometimes even you're not able to handle the meetings you're being invited to.
Yeah.
You're being invited by this institution, you're being invited by this one. Sometimes you find you're in February and you have already been booked up to September.
Yeah, that's
so you tell your story without an expectation, and when God decides to make a way,
He
opens it, not a door, a whole gate wide open, and tells you, my daughter, come and walk through.
Yes. Your offices are where here in Nairobi?
In Nairobi, we are located in Blessed House, room 110, first floor, room 110. Of course, we have quite a number of rooms there, but our reception is room 110.
110.
Yes.
Blessed House iko wapi?
Blessed House iko just right after Homeland Hotel. There is Total Petrol Station.
Okay.
And there is Blessed House. You go to Astro before you get to Safari Park.
Along the road.
Yes. Then we have another office in Meru. So if you're watching us from Meru, you go to Meru GM Plaza. We are also in Kilifi County.
Wow.
Yeah, in a place called Matano Manne. We are there, and with the DCC. So we are just next to the DCC Kunaka Shopping Center hapo.
Okay.
And we have also our officers in those offices.
Okay.
And we still continue trusting God. We are trusting God to be in major towns. Yes.
So shall it be.
In Jesus' name.
You are parting short as we wrap up the show. When you are looking at the viewers now.
My parting shot is this. Let no one tell you that there is anything you can't do under the sun. God has given us enough grace, and I would like to take you to the Bible. 1 Samuel chapter 30 and verse 8. And David inquired of the Lord, shall I pursue this army? And the Lord said, pursue them, overtake them, and recover all. May God enable you to recover all that you have lost in Jesus' name.
Amen. And that is DIANAH KAMANDE. And I tell you and I encourage you, take this book, The Scars of Honor, and read it. It will open up your eyes. And of course, if you're there and you'd like to share your story with us to the world for people to be empowered the way she has done, you are most welcome. Our numbers are running right there. And I want you to learn from the story of DIANAH. There are pains that God takes us through to birth a destiny, to birth a purpose. You are there watching, you are in a lot of pain. You don't know what to do. You are in darkness. You don't know what to do. Just walk the journey with God. By the end of it all, He will show you why He took you through that story. Today I'm working with a lot of pastors that have gone through pain of ministry. And God took me through a very major pain of the ministry. I didn't know why until now. That I'm walking a journey with a lot of broken pastors, wife of pastors. They are really messed up, and God bring them to me. And through me, in few weeks, in few days, they are bouncing back again because I was in that pain exactly the way you are. You never know. Maybe that pain you are going through right now, it is meant to heal generations. Because we see DIANAH KAMANDE today healing generations. Look at her, encouraging and empowering widows, widowers, and orphans. It's a ministry by itself. You can think it's an organization, but this is a ministry that God wanted it to be birthed. And he needed someone he can trust and someone who can go through the class of God and emerge and graduate to carry this journey and this purpose. Therefore, don't stay there with your story. Maybe you never know. It's the next thing that will give you your purpose. It's the next thing that opens up your doors. If you have a story you want to write a book, write it. You have a story that you need the world to know, speak it out. You never know. DIANAH, when I look at you, I see a walking miracle. When I look at you, I see someone that God orchestrated for everything that has happened. It was bad, it was wrong, but I see God orchestrated it for you to be positioned in your purpose and your destiny. And today, through pain, now through that pain, you are a star. Through that pain, everybody wants to associate with you. The government, the who is who, the great people. Because of that pain, you have birthed out something that is no longer yours. You cannot even close it in a 4-room house. It is in the world, the society, the generations to come to learn from it. And thank you so much for allowing God to use you through your story.
Thank you.
You would have said, I don't want to talk about it. I am not free to talk about it. I don't feel good. But imagine if you closed it. The organization that you have today. Who will be helping those people? Who will be encouraging those people? So thank you so much for allowing God to use you. Thank you so much for opening up, even opening your doors. Thank you so much for allowing us to get into your space and get something out of it. May the Lord bless you. I believe today's show have really touched someone and empowered someone and transformed the minds of so many people right now, and the information you are giving us. And I cannot wait for you to give us more information during our high tea. I want you to give us the legal information, all those things, vitu za koti, vitu za serikali, hizo vitu zenye tunaignore kuona na kusoma katiba. Naomba uambie watu siku hiyo when we meet for the high tea. But so far so good, you have done an amazing job. I follow you closely and I see the kind of work you do, and thank you for coming here, and you have shared your story openly without hiding anything, without remaining anything. And I believe someone somewhere who have watched this, their lives are never the same again. Mungu akubariki. Kukuja hata Refined Woman Show. Because you are one of the refined na wakarifainua na tena. You are one of the refined women. God bless you for allowing the Refined Woman Show to host you. We are grateful. Na story yako hii hapa umepeana, I know sio bure. Imeponya mioyo, imefuta machozi na imefungua macho ya watu. Therefore, thank you so much. And this book, we gonna sell it. It's 1,000 bob. It is found in Amazon. You can also call the numbers zenye tumepeana. We gonna deliver it wherever you are. Ukisikia nikisema delivery, me I do. Anywhere, everywhere. Hata kama ni sisi utapita through us, we will make sure you get the book. My PA and people that work for me, they will go for the book, send it to you wherever you are. Tunataka watu wajue information, na tunataka watu wapone, na tunataka watu wafunguke. Mawazo na macho yao ifunguke. Therefore, DIANAH, I want to release you. Thank you so much for coming. The Lord bless you.
You are a star.
Amen. You too. We are two stars that we're going to shine the world and heal the world by the grace of God. In Jesus' mighty name. Thank you so much for watching the Refined Woman Show. And today's guest was DIANAH KAMANDE. Follow her on all her social media platforms. By the way, we didn't say that. She's on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. By the way, she got a YouTube that is very powerful. Na X, Miss jaingia LinkedIn na X. I think nitaingia. Nimejizeesha. Ako kwa social media ngapi?
Ata threads.
5. Mpaka threads. Mpaka kwa threads. Threads iko kwa Instagram, inashikana.
Yote mpaka niliwekwa zote.
Zote uliwekwa na Gen Z. The Lord bless you. So follow her social media platforms. Follow, like, follow, write to her. Maybe you want something very personal, write
Yeah.
to her. Amesema anaangalianga inbox. Write to her and she will be able to assist you. Therefore, guys, we are having our Refined Woman High Tea in Nakuru County, the 28th of March 2026, and I cannot wait to see you in Nakuru County. DIANAH KAMANDE will be among us, you know, and among other guests that are coming alongside, and we are going to just empower you, equip you, transform your lives, and I believe that that day will be very amazing. Till we meet again next Thursday, a day like today, same time, 8 p.m. Kenyan time. May God keep you safe. May God protect you, preserve you in Jesus' mighty name. The Lord bless you and have yourself a wonderful evening.